What? You like the music?
No.
I was really digging the music. Did you guys like the music? Come on, Emily. It was. It was exactly like that, and you not like it? You can probably still even hear it a little bit.
I can't do anything.
No. Here. No. Is that the ocean right here? No. Hey everyone, welcome to Legacy Kids Online. My name is Pastor Kirkley.
And I'm the only Emily Peterson.
That's right, she is the one and the only Emily Peterson. She is not a clone. We do not have a few of her on reserve. So like when she's here, it is her. She doesn't have a twin. It's her. It's the one and truly the only Emily Claire.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure there are other people in the world that actually named Emily and Claire Peterson.
I don't know. I don't think there would be. I think that's false. I don't think that's true. And if there is, I don't want to meet them.
Wow, that's so mean. They're probably nice people.
Because you are the one and only, Emily. Sorry. You are the one, the only
Doesn't
Emily
look
Claire.
so professional, everyone.
Oh, we got our mic elevated. Look. Whoa. It's like, oh, it's...
And they probably hear you moving.
I know, probably. You hear... We're going to put the mic right up here. About right there. I think that's perfect. All right. What do you guys think? Should it stay there the whole time?
No, I like that.
You did?
I like it.
I know. We're just trying to play like... It's just a really cool look arm. Look.
And it has springy things.
Right. All right. Got a little spring things. We're going to leave it right there. There we go. All right. It's looking. Oh.
Wow, it needs to be...
Can't do anything about it now. We'll put it in post-production. We'll take care of it. Like after the show, I'll go in and I'll Photoshop it.
Okay.
All right, so smile.
Okay, you know
That's
what
okay.
doing
I'm gonna screen grab that one picture. All right.
You can't do that.
All right, hey, welcome to Legacy Kids Online. Once again, we're just so happy you're here. We are having fun. I don't know if you're watching this on like a Saturday night or a Tuesday morning, or it's like you just had some nachos and now you're gonna eat nachos and you're gonna watch Legacy Kids like on a Thursday night at 5:18 in the PM. In the PM.
In the PM. That's very
Specific.
okay.
Nothing I know of.
The person I know.
Oh, shout out. This is a birthday week for Avery Mathers. Whoop whoop. All right, she turned 14. 14. She's old. It's old. We also have like Daniel from Legacy Kids. He turned
This is very sad for
6, 7,
you. 9.
10,
It's 9.
11. Was it 9? No.
I know.
I don't think he was a 9-year-old. Anyways, we had some birthdays like around Legacy Kids, so it's just cool to say happy birthday to all of you Legacy Kids out there in Legacy Land, Legacy Kids Land, Internet Land.
I think we settled on Legacy Land.
Legacy Land. That's right, Legacy Land, where there's free cotton candy for everyone.
Cotton candy is not that good. It's just basically foam.
All right, do me a
Melts in
favor.
your mouth.
Comment. Is she nuts? Is cotton candy not that good?
I'll eat it, but like, there's other things that are better.
Is it not that good? Have I been deluding myself?
Yes, you've been
Dilute?
Shush. I'm not.
That's it? No?
No.
All right, so Legacy Land has free cotton candy,
Snow cones.
lifetime supply. There's snow cones.
Lettuce. There's lettuce.
Okay, no. Okay, Emily has this like obsession with lettuce.
It's good.
Like
it's
a lot
really
of lettuce.
Good. You just take a stick or you break off a piece of that, like the big iceberg lettuce, and you just.
Anyone else? No?
Really good.
Who eats just lettuce? You know, when I eat lettuce, it's like in a salad, on a taco.
Who eats it in a salad?
Literally 99.9% of the world, Emily,
No
eats
one.
lettuce in a salad. It's true. It's true.
No,
I'm just saying. It's just, that's just weird.
I don't accept it.
She likes it though, and she's very specific about her lettuce?
It has to be good. That's my very specific.
Oh,
quality.
okay. So it's not like step 1. It has to be gross.
It cannot be cooked. It has to be raw, and organic is better.
Maybe.
Because then it just tastes like chemicals, but it's still okay.
I'm not buying it. All right, so Legacy Land. I'm not sure if we're gonna add lettuce.
It's lettuce trees.
I'm not sure about.
pollinate?
I told him like, it's green, it's leafy. You put it in salads. What is that thing called again? It's
Cabbage.
called. You do put cabbage in salads.
Cabbage is also very good raw.
Cooked salad. No, she likes raw vegetables.
It's good. I don't like cooked vegetables. Oh wait, no, I can't say that. Everything's better raw,
Is it?
except for meat.
All right. Except for meat.
Yeah, I don't.
I like my chicken medium rare. I feel like that's like the best.
Oh, I was so sad. We were at a softball tournament, and I was getting my panda, and I was eating
Like
my...
an actual panda, like
No.
a panda,
Panda Express.
like a panda bear.
No.
Okay, like a stuffed animal. Panda
I don't
Express.
have panda stuffed animal.
Maybe one day. All right, so panda.
And I was eating my teriyaki chicken, and I had a few. I ate it, and then Mom's like, "What is that?" And it was pink.
Who doesn't love pink chicken?
It was raw.
It was gross. I thought it was gross.
It was
All
good though.
All right.
It was just a few pieces that I ate.
But you survived.
I survived.
She's a
Just
survivor.
barely.
All right, you know what next you might survive? Do you know what's
Bible
next?
story. No.
Bible story?
No. I'm not gonna survive that.
No? How about game time? We are playing a game called Wham or Wham. Wham or Wham. Right. You hear the music? Do you guys hear the music?
It reminds me of Mario Kart.
It's Pokemon.
Oh my goodness, it
It's
is.
Pokemon. Alright, we got some Pokemon music going on just because. Alright, we're gonna play a game of Wham or Wham. Alright, we have 5 rounds, so count it off. Round number 1.
So we've tried 5 times.
We're gonna play.
So at least one get 3.
Okay, today's game, Emily, we're gonna see if you can get majority.
So 3.
So you have to get at least 3 out of 5. Alright, so basically I'm gonna show you. I think
Jinxing me that.
I know that the instructions on the video already said we're gonna show you a video clip. You have to tell me, is it gonna pull off the win, or is it gonna be a wham? Like, are they gonna crash and burn? So what do you think? You ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna pause right there. You jumped onto a chair. It's in the hallway. Win or wham?
I think because it looks kind of tilted, but it's probably just me again. I'm probably gonna fail this, but win.
You're saying wham? All right, let's see what happens. That's 1 point to Emily.
Well, the last person made it, but I'm not counting the dictionary.
You know what? All right, we're for round 2. It'll be a quick game.
Got 1.
All right, here we go. Going up for the basketball. Win or wham, Emily? Win or wham?
I do another one. He looks too far close to that.
He looks too close to it. So we're gonna.
Can you start that?
No. Well, I guess I could. All right, here we go. For investigative journalist.
Okay, win.
You think he's gonna win? He's gonna make that layup. What do you guys think?
I thought you meant slip. Like
No. Like, so win is like he's gonna, whatever he's trying to do, he's gonna pull it off. Wham is it's not gonna go very well.
Okay, I think he's going to win, but then he did the layup completely wrong.
Is it wrong? It seemed like he knew what he was doing.
No.
like, okay, here we go. Watch.
No, you never start from the side. You gotta go straight-ish. Like move over the side.
What if that's where he has to be?
It's not. Or it's not laid up.
All right.
Okay, win.
You thinking win? All right, here we go. Let's check it out. Win or wham? Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, it's a win!
All right, that was
You
actually
thought it
pretty
would've
good.
missed.
Okay, we're gonna go here. I was not expecting that at all. We'll see it again. What? Oh, swoosh. All right,
And he looked so surprised.
he was very surprised because I don't think that's what he was trying to do.
But he still won.
He still got it though. All right, he gets a win. All right, here we go. Ready?
2. I just need to get one more. Come on. Oh my God.
Win or wham? School edition. Here we go.
What is he doing?
All right, so from what we can tell so far, go back here. Jump on the table. He's probably leaping to another table or into the arms of a fellow classmate.
Okay, fail.
They're gonna do like
The thing where you move around.
yeah, like, and I will. No, it's not the right
You don't
song.
remember this song?
I was like, and I will always love you. I don't think that's the right song and dance move.
No.
No. All right.
I don't even
All
know
right.
the
What do you
song.
think, Emily? Win or wham?
Fail.
You thinking a wham?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Wham? All right.
Wham or slam?
That'd be fun. Win or slam. Here we go. Let's check it out. Let's find out what we got. Here we go. Jump. Leap into the air. Slow motion.
Oh, he's trying to
He's
make
going
it.
to.
Oh, he's trying to make it that? But I would have chosen win.
Okay, I'm not super impressed with that. Oh, I see. He switched water ball underneath his legs and slam dunk.
But I didn't know that was there, so that doesn't count.
So you did not get a point for that.
Sure.
You were 2 out of 3. All right.
2
Round.
out of 3.
Yeah, that was the third one. This is the fourth one. All right, here we go.
2 more. I gotta get 1 more though.
Nice. Here we go. Boom. Okay. All right, what do you think?
Wham.
You see what it is? You see what they did? I'll start over
They're
again.
trying to
All right. Win or wham?
wham.
Why do you think wham?
Because it looks like they're gonna.
Have you ever seen any YouTube videos of them doing this? There's like these big exercise balls that they run into each other. No? We're gonna just Googling after this.
No, my YouTube history is way more strange than this.
Is it really?
It's way more strange.
A lot of anime questions.
No, not all of them. Like, what's gonna happen next? Okay, go.
Here we go. Win or wham?
Yes, I got 3. I technically win. I win.
All right. Technically, she won. She got 3 out of 4 so far, but she has 1 more to go. We're gonna
Hope I
see.
get 4.
All right. Last one here. 'Cause I have 5 more, but we're gonna save those for a future show. All right. Here we go. All right. You see what happened? Okay. Let's do it again. Okay. He's throwing something across the room. Maybe a water bottle. Oh, I didn't pause it. Okay, there we go. Across the room. What do you think? How it seems like he knows he's doing. Everyone's watching the class.
I think it's a win.
You see it right there up in the screen. You think it's gonna be a win? I don't know. All right, she says win. What do you guys think? Win or wham? You can say wham like that. Wham! Wham!
Wait, how do you make your voice go?
You have to have a turkey thing like this. Like that.
No. I forgot what word I was saying.
Win or wham?
Win.
You say win? All right, here we go. Let's check it out. Win or wham? It's coming up. We're going to find out.
I'm so good.
All right, so what happened? Did that
He tried to throw it in the trash can.
trash can and it hit? We're going to go back
I
and
went in.
let's go back and see that. Here we go. That was pretty cool. Everyone's like, woohoo!
If he was like, if it went in and then bounced out, I would have laughed.
It's like, You're the best. You're the best. Woo!
Is that what first comes to your mind?
It is actually. All right, Emily, you did pretty good. 4 out of 5 for Win versus Wham. What was your guys' score? Comment down below and let us know. Was it an epic score of 4 out of 5? Was it 0 out of 5? Was it 5 out of 5? If you get a better score than Emily, let us know down below. Because she wants to know. She's like...
I don't want to because no one's learning.
She wants to know. Are you breaking the chair? All right. Smooth transition. That was game time. Until next week, Emily. Actually, we'll see her back at the end.
For my catchphrase.
All right. It was muted.
So they didn't get any.
No, she's like, can you see me? And she's like, her hands out here, and then I high five. Ready? All right. That is enough tomfoolery, people. Tomfoolery.
Great word.
I know. We should Google what that actually means. All right, boys and girls. We are talking about initiative. What is initiative, you ask? Well, thank you for asking, Emily.
I totally asked.
Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. And you and I need to take the initiative to take care of the things that need to be done in this world every day. And with God's help, we can be on the lookout so we can see the needs around us. Then we can do something about them. If you have been here this whole month, you might remember that Nehemiah traveled to Jerusalem to see the broken down city walls. He knew that the city wasn't safe without these walls to protect it. So something had to be done, boys and girls. But Nehemiah didn't wait for someone else to do it. He took, what's that word, Emily? Initiative. No, close. He took initiative. He rallied the people to work together and to rebuild. Let's continue our story today as we see what happens in our next chapter with Nehemiah. Check it out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Nehemiah, chapters 2, 4, and 6.
When Nehemiah traveled to Jerusalem and surveyed the broken down walls, he saw immediately what had to be done.
We must rebuild.
God moved the hearts of the people to join him.
Let's get started!
Hooray!
But while the Jewish people were eager to repair the tumbled down walls and ruined gates, the people in the lands around them were not so thrilled.
What do they think they're doing?
A city with no walls stood open to attack. The people inside could never become a strong nation. The enemies of the Jews knew that if the wall of Jerusalem was rebuilt, the Jewish people might become a powerful enemy.
They must cease and desist.
Sanballat, a Horonite, and Tobiah, an official from Ammon, marched right up to the place where the people gathered to begin work.
Pathetic. What a ragtag group.
Why bother to even start? You shall never finish.
Plus, the king is gonna think you're trying to take over.
Nehemiah kept his cool.
The God of heaven will give us success. We serve Him. So we'll start rebuilding the walls.
Good luck with that.
Nehemiah and the Israelites didn't need luck. They needed God's help. It was true that a few of the Jewish people were builders.
Let's see. We've got priests, nobles, goldsmiths, perfume makers, farmers, grape growers, shepherds, any stonemasons. Well, let's get organized.
Where he could, Nehemiah assigned each family group to work on a section of the wall closest to their home.
Eliashib, you and the other priests will rebuild the sheep gate. Then, work on the wall up to the Tower of the 100.
On it!
Hassanah's family, I want you to work on the fish gate, lay its beams, and repair the doors with metal bolts and bars.
We've got this.
Nehemiah continued to give each family or group a part of the wall to rebuild. Old and young, men and women, they put everything they had to gather the fallen stones and hewing beams. In a short time, the wall began to rise again.
Inconceivable!
Sanballat and Tobiah were shocked to see the Jews actually making progress. They would mock the work to anyone who would listen.
Do those Jews think they can make the wall new in a single day? Preposterous! The stones are all scattered and piled up like garbage.
Suppose an itty-bitty fox tried to climb up on that excuse for a wall. Ah! The whole thing would fall down.
Once again, Nehemiah ignored the heckling. Instead, he prayed as he worked.
God, please listen to our prayer. Some people hate us. They're saying bad things about us. Don't hide your eyes from their guilt.
With a burst of energy, the people worked even harder until the wall was half as high as it needed to be.
Preposterous!
Time for some action.
Tobiah and Sanballat began to plot with the surrounding nations to attack Jerusalem before the wall could be finished.
We must set guards, day and night.
Even with guards in place, enemies threatened, and the Jews were exhausted.
There's rubble everywhere, and our enemies say that no matter where we are, they'll attack.
Nehemiah refused to be distracted. He stationed families at the weakest parts of the walls, armed with swords, spears, and bows.
Don't be afraid. Fight for your families.
From that day, everyone carried their weapons, even as they worked.
If you hear the sound of the trumpet, run to join us. God will fight for us.
Nehemiah and the Jews worked from the very first light of sunrise until the stars came out at night. At last, the wall itself was finished.
It's full height. All the gaps are filled.
Yeah!
But we can't rest yet. The entrance gate still must be repaired.
Sanballat was furious, but he had another play to make. So he sent a message to Nehemiah, who was working high on the wall.
Sanballat says, "Come, let's talk with one another. Let's meet in one of the villages on the plain of Ono."
Oh no, I don't think so.
Nehemiah knew perfectly well they were planning to harm him, but he stayed focused on the work and sent his own messenger to Sanballat.
Nehemiah says, I am working on a huge project. Why should the work stop while I leave it? Why should I go down and talk with you?
Inconceivable! Try again.
5 times, Sanballat sent messages. He even threatened to tell the Persian king that Nehemiah was trying to make himself king.
Tell Sanballat you're just making that up.
Oh, I'll have to send another message.
Time for a new strategy.
Sanballat made one last desperate attempt. He hired a man named Shemaiah to make Nehemiah look bad with his own people.
Nehemiah, some men are coming at night to kill you. Let's go hide in the temple and lock the doors.
Nehemiah knew that God had not sent Shemaiah.
Should a man like me run away? No, I won't go.
Once again, Nehemiah saw through the tricks of his enemies. Instead of hiding away and looking foolish, he trusted God and doubled down on the work. On the 52nd day of work, the wall and gates were finished.
No!
The wall had been finished in record time by a group of ordinary, everyday people. It was clear to everyone that God had helped Nehemiah and the Jews stay focused and finish strong.
You did not see those on the screen at all. You didn't see that, right, Emily?
I didn't see it.
All right, good. All right. What a wonderful and a powerful story, boys and girls. Nehemiah and the people could have felt overwhelmed by the work that they had to do in Jerusalem and by the many challenges they had to face, especially when they had to deal with Sanballat and Tobiah trying to distract them. But they didn't back down. They stayed focused on the job they had to do. Remember, God is strong and faithful. He can give us strength as we work, as He's called us to do. He can give us strength as we do the work He has called us to do. And we can trust God no matter what. In fact, that's what we need to remember from today's story. Stay focused on what needs to be done. Here, I'll put it now line. There we go. Stay focused on what needs to be done. That's definitely something we can see in the life of Jesus. There was a lot of times that Jesus was distracted, could have been distracted from doing what He had to do, but He stayed focused on what was important. He had come to save the world and to make it possible for us to have a relationship with God. He didn't let anything stop Him. If we're not careful, we can get distracted from doing things like homework or chores around the house because we'd rather play video games or watch TV. We can start to lose focus when we feel worried or afraid. Sometimes we can be distracted by people who try to get us to do something we know that we really shouldn't do. See, it's not always easy to stay focused on what needs to be done. But remember, we can always ask God for help. He is with us. He is for us today and every day. And that reminds me of our memory verse. You guys remember our memory verse? Out of Colossians 3:23, it says this: work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you are working for the Lord. This week, let's stay focused on what needs to be done and work on it with all of our hearts. All right, boys and girls, you know what that means? It is now time for the So-and-So Show. It's going to be a hoot. Enjoy, laugh a little, and I'll see you right back here as we wrap up our Legacy Kids Online with Emily's catchphrase.
Yep.
And finally, Neptune. Perfect. A complete size comparison model of the planets made entirely out of food. It took hours, but it was worth it.
That was beautiful work, Brandon. You know, I've always liked Jupiter, but I had no idea it was so delicious. What? What? Jupiter. Oh, Neptune! Ow! Welcome to the So-and-So Show!
I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And we're here to
Get it done! That's right, no more episodes of us meandering around, having no clue what's coming next.
Yeah, as much fun as it is to watch us smack ourselves in the face repeatedly until something funny happens, those days are over.
Right.
Yeah, we've got something new. A cue board!
Woo! Isn't it beautiful? With this puppy, we will no longer get distracted and run down some weird and ridiculous rabbit hole. Hey, can you imagine a puppy running down a rabbit hole? That would be so
will stay
cute.
focused and on task so we can
get it done!
Oh! What is that?
I don't know. I think... Oh, it's an emergency alert notification. My bad.
No, wait, aren't you going to read it?
Well, we're in the middle of a show.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it could be something important.
Oh, okay. Emergency weather alert.
Tornadoes.
No! A comet has been spotted that is potentially headed directly to hit planet Earth!
Oh, no, when?
In the year 2332.
Oh. You got to be kidding me. What kind of notification is that?
Maybe they just wanted us to, have plenty of heads up.
I'd say so.
Let's get back to the board.
Oh, yeah. So we did the funny opening.
Okay.
Now we just have to... Oh! What is it?
Sorry, man. Another emergency. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Redheads are going extinct?
Why?
They say less babies are born with red hair every year. Except that it's improbable that they will ever go completely extinct. So, nothing to be worried about. What?
Oh. Okay.
Let's play a game.
Okay, right. It's time to play a game called Bowls Up.
So how do we play this game?
I'm glad you asked. Your challenge is to answer as many trivia questions as you can while balancing a bowl of spaghetti on your head.
Spaghetti.
On our heads?
If your opponent gets a question right, you have to ladle sauce on your spaghetti while it's still on your head.
What?
Ready? Bowls up.
Ah! What now?
Pollen alert. The pollen count is 1.
The pollen count is 1. How is that an emergency?
Better safe than sorry, man.
Put the spaghetti on your head.
We're ready.
Question 1. What are Saturn's rings made of?
Ice and rock.
Correct. Sauce it up.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Silence your phone.
And miss out on the latest... What?
What?
My mom just liked one of my photos.
John, seriously, your phone is being...
Question 2.
Oh!
What is the name of the North Star?
Polaris.
Correct. Sauce it up.
Are you doing this on purpose?
I am not. Oh, gotta get my steps in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 5,000. All right. Done. Oh.
Give me that.
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Give it to me.
Question 3.
No.
What lies in between Mars and Jupiter?
The main...
The main asteroid belt.
That is correct. John wins.
Aren't you gonna sauce?
Fine.
Sorry about all the alarms from my phone, Brandon.
It's fine. You know what?
Oh, thank you.
I shouldn't let stuff like that distract me. It's all so unimportant. Wait, what was that last alarm for?
Oh!
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys! Ooh, nice cue board.
We thought it might help us
Get it done.
I'm guessing it hasn't gone well.
I keep getting distracted.
I get it. Taking initiative and seeing something through to the end, it can be tough.
But you have a Bible story that might help?
I do, and it has to do with Nehemiah and his people rebuilding the wall around Jerusalem. I'm gonna need some help though. Are you guys up for it?
You bet.
And how?
Then let's have a little fun with Human Head Puppet Theater!
Yeah!
The walls of Jerusalem were burned and broken. So Nehemiah took the initiative to gather some people together to repair them.
Thanks everybody for coming out.
Yeah, you tell him, Nehemiah. You tell him what we're gonna do.
Yeah, okay, thanks. We got lots of work to do. We are gonna repair this wall. God will be with us.
That's right. You tell him, Nehemiah.
I am telling them.
Okay, you keep doing it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He said yeah.
Nehemiah had a plan to rebuild the wall, and the people were motivated to help get it done. But not everyone around Jerusalem was excited for this new wall, especially a guy from nearby Samaria named Sanballat.
What does this guy think he is? He waltzes in here like he owns the joint. No respect. No, he thinks he's gonna rebuild the walls. There's not gonna be some sort of retribution. Don't make me laugh. I don't like to laugh. Isn't that right, Tobiah? Huh? Isn't that right, Kitty?
First, Sanballat did have a friend named Tobiah, but he was not a cat. Second, I think it is safe to say Sanballat was a scary dude, and he did not like Nehemiah. And when the news got back to Nehemiah that Sanballat didn't like him repairing the wall, it did not change Nehemiah's mind one bit.
So apparently, Sanballat and his guys don't like us and don't like what we're trying to do.
Sanballat, Schmanballat.
That's right. They expect us to be shaking in our boots like this. But we ain't gonna do it.
No, we ain't.
No. We've already built half this wall, and there ain't nothing stopping us from finishing it.
No. Ha!
When he heard how quickly the wall was being built, Sanballat was very, very angry.
I'm not a happy man. And when I'm not happy, I like to play the violin. Gets my mind off things. But if Nehemiah keeps repairing that wall, we'll go to war. And I'll bring the violin.
Yeah, no, Sanballat did not play the violin, but he did want to fight. The people were constantly turning to God for help, and they continued to work. Half the people held spears and shields to protect themselves from attack, while the other half worked on the wall. Some even worked with one hand and held a weapon in the other.
Listen, I know you're tired and you're scared. Hey, but the Lord is great and powerful. He will fight for us. We got nothing to fear.
I think I'd feel better if I had some water.
Oh, here you go. Is that better?
Much.
Good.
God was with the people, and they weren't attacked. They were almost finished rebuilding the wall when Sanballat got desperate.
We don't like this Nehemiah, do we, Tobiah? No. He thinks this thing is over. It ain't over. I'm going to invite Nehemiah to have a talk. It's hard to do air quotes with this tiny hands. When I say talk, I mean I'm going to invite Nehemiah to... I'm going to make him an offer that he might find reasonable. Kind of like you, all right? Tobiah and sardines. Tobiah, you never say no to sardines, do you? You like those sardines.
So Sanballat sent Nehemiah a message to arrange a meeting where they could talk. But Nehemiah, he saw straight through it.
I ain't going. You tell Sanballat that I'm working on a huge project, so I can't get away. This is important work. We're gonna finish this wall.
Yeah, who's shaking now, Sanballat?
Yeah, he's shaking now.
No matter what Sanballat threw at Nehemiah, Nehemiah didn't falter. He saw what needed to be done, and he did it. He didn't get distracted because he understood how important the job was. The end. What do you think, fellas?
I don't know if I could have kept building the wall with all those distractions around me.
Me neither. Yeah, but sometimes it helps to remind myself that what I'm doing is important. What we're doing is important, John. Right, Kellen?
Definitely. Sometimes it's a little silly, but we get the job done. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Guess it's time to reveal the question. What distracts you from doing what needs to be done?
Obviously, phones are a big distraction. I gotta put you on silent.
Thank you.
Silent? Silent!
And I've got to quit letting things that don't matter get in the way of doing what's important. What about you? What distracts you from doing what needs to be done?
Hey, we did it. We did it. We got through the show.
All right.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah, now we just need to prep for next week.
Well then, let's get it done. See you next week on the So-and-So Show.
Bye. Okay, how do you want to start next
I don't know. What do we got? What are the options?
We can do the funny opening.
Okay, do the funny opening.
All right, that's usually a good way to start.
Yeah, usually funny's good.
All right.
Funny is good.
Let's see.
Do someone who knows stuff about horses.
Oh, that would be super.
Yeah, that goes great with.
Or we could have, Mr. Ed.
Oh yeah, talking horse would be perfect.
We could get it straight from the, Mr. Ed's mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
They'll never see it coming.
No, they won't.
It will leave them wanting more.
That's right. The age-old theater trope. Leave them wanting more.
That's right.
Is it a trope or is it a saying?
It's an adage.
What we're doing with the horses.
All right, Emily, that is it. We are wrapped up. I have a special surprise as a wrap up. Let's see if this works. It's gonna work. There we go.
Ooh. Oh, my Daddy looks so young.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's different.
I'm not sure. I think my computer's lagging a little bit, but this is me as if we're anime.
Definitely not.
Or comic.
Okay, that's better.
Or, yeah, it's comic.
Daddy looks so weird because your beard in this is. Ooh, I like this. It highlights my features.
Here we go.
Why isn't it working?
It is working! I don't know.
How do you do that?
I open my mouth. Or maybe this one. Let's see. Give it a second. Wait for it. It's really not liking. It's kind of lagging. There we go. I don't know.
Oh, maybe because you're mostly on. So scooch over.
All right. You have fairy wings?
I have fairy wings. I don't like this.
All right.
I just noticed how bad it was.
I just noticed it on the screen. All right. That wraps it up for Legacy.
You still want a filter?
No.
I look weird.
I think that's how you know.
No!
All right, boys and girls, that wraps it up for today's Legacy Kids Online. And now for Catchphrase. That's, I think, my new intro for it. Catchphrase!
For all you old timers that stuck with us.
Stuck with us? Uh-huh.
Wait, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
You guys say it? What do you got?
Hello, I'm Emily Peterson, and goodbye on Kids Church Online.
That's good. I will next week try to have that video queued up of her when she goes, "Hi, this is Emily Peterson." She like it was very cute, and I love it, and I will say it forever.
No, I'm gonna delete that.
All right, one more time as we say goodbye.
What?
One more time as we say goodbye.
I have to say it?
One more time. Hi, my name is Emily Peterson.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to push the button to transition out.
Hi, my name is Emily Peterson. Goodbye on Kids Church Online.
See you guys later.